God has a reason for everything. Yes, of course, my dear friends, you heard me correctly. Peace be to you all. My name is Barsha and you're watching my channel Grateful and Blessed. Thank you, first of all, for clicking this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe, for I will be happy and of course I will be continuing to pray for you always. So dear friends, today I felt like narrating you all a story about The Ugly Tree, written by Matt Berry. I hope you will like this story. Once upon a time, in a large forest, there grew several trees. And in the midst of the several trees, there was a crooked tree. It was really very ugly. Its trunk was really very crooked, and everyone nearby, all the trees, used to tease this particular tree, the ugly tree, saying, "Oh, you are such an ugly tree. See, your trunk is very crooked. You can't even stand erect." And this poor little ugly tree was feeling miserable within. And every time he was crying out to the God, and he was saying, "Oh God, why did you make me so ugly? Why are my trunk very crooked? No one likes me either." So every time this ugly tree was feeling miserable day by day. Days passed by, and one day something happened. A woodcutter was passing by this large forest, and he was tending to cut the trees. So he went all around the trees and looked. All the trees were straight, and yes, now these trees are very helpful to me. It is very useful to me, he just said. And when this particular woodcutter came nearby this ugly tree, he said, "What an ugly tree this is. Its trunk is also very crooked. It's no use to me." So this woodcutter cut down all the trees which he wanted to be used for his purpose. So what happened is, he left this ugly tree and he went by after cutting down all the trees and to get a vehicle to load the trees and take his home. Now this ugly tree, what he uttered was full. It was full of rejoice, "Thank God, my ugliness has saved me." Yes, my dear friends, every time for our disgrace, or sometimes for our troublesome situations, we are every time blaming God. But the moral of the story is, we should not blame God for all our trials and tribulations. Instead, every time we have to thank God for whatever his purpose, or for whatever reasons he has made you and me according to his will, is really very enticing and wonderful. God has a reason for everything, my dear friends. So you can see from this story, this ugly tree was keeping on thanking God. He was praising God for his ugliness, because the woodcutter didn't cut this particular tree. What privilege to be an ugly person. Not only an ugly person, but God has reason for everything, as I told you before. So my dear friends, I hope you like the story. Nevertheless, it's a wonderful story written by Matt Berry, long time ago. So thank you so much for listening to this story. If you like this story, please give it a like and don't forget to comment. Thank you so much. Shalom everyone.